Oh, there it is, guys. You know how long it's been since I made a One Piece video? It's been too long. I'm sorry. I am sorry. It keeps happening. Like this whole work YouTube situation. Like I'm trying to balance it better, bro. Like I'm not going to abandon you guys. I promise. I promise it's not gonna happen. It's just, man, the balancing of it. This line is annoying. Hmm. Hmm. Live adjustments, people. Live adjustments. Let me think. Well, is it bothering me that much? Yeah, it's when I move. You're seeing all this live, guys. Per usual. We don't do cuts because I'm too lazy to edit cuts. Alright. I think that will do. Okay. Okay, that's good. Back to it. One Piece. We had like last chapter was like 188, and I think 3 chapters dropped. It was 89, 90, 91. All of them pretty good. All of them felt fairly fast, in my opinion, just reading them all. But it was good content, you know. We get the weapons of the throne explained, so that's nifty. That's cool. You know, they're the weapons of the, I think, the 12 kings of the world or whatnot. They're all pretty powerful, and each house has their own weapons. So like Summers had a house. That fish horse guy, he has a house. He has like a spear and whatnot. So they have their own special weapon for their house. And Emu allowed them to use them. I remember last chapter that I reviewed, Luffy got done in with the those weapons that like drain his life force and whatnot. And here's Gaban. Is it Gaiaban or Gaban at this point? I'm just gonna call him Gaban. He comes in and saves Luffy and gives like a whole speech about how, listen, I'm gonna put the quote directly actually. Um because it was a pretty solid quote. Should I transition for this? Yeah, you might as well. Um, Not you. You right here. Ignore the X tabs. They're not. They're not going to Gunner tabs. I can promise you that. I can just show you guys. To be honest, there's combo videos for Tokan. So yeah, I'm not a Gunner. All right, these are just combo video tabs. Either or. Back to the main video. Gaban's quote right here was pretty good. I think it was a pretty good quote for the chapter. Right. Remember when you rise up in this sea, the number of enemies targeting you will only increase. The king of the pirates is title reserved only for one whose death is celebrated, because everyone's gunning for the throne. Because everyone's gunning for the throne. If any part of you still thinks becoming king pirate, I don't like that. King pirate is going to be a stroll in the park, and then go home. You're not cut out for this. You're just in the way, you stupid brat. Boom, whatever. Trust him back. So I thought that was pretty good because essentially he's like half right, because once Luffy got Gear 5, things have been going pretty easy for him, bro. Because again, you get Gear 5, you're going to total go with Kaido, you get a couple recharges, you beat Kaido, I'm feeling good. Go to the next island, your OG up that took your friend comes through, he busts a new form, and he's like, oh snap, listen, I'm ready for you now, Straw Hat. Then you bust it like, bro, I'm stronger than I was last time. Pull out the form, piece him up with ease, bro. And you have your man's handle him, your second in command. Then on top of that, you get to run back to the OG dude who destroyed your whole crew back in Sabati. Was it Sabati? I think it was. You know what I'm talking about. He pieced you guys up back in the day 2 years ago. Now you get to run back officially with him again, which charge up form, throwing hands as well. And then on top of that, you got the 5 elders putting up. Your giant homies come back with you, and now this time you're able to fight with the giant homies and fight against these 5 elders, you know, going back and forth pretty well. You know what I mean? So essentially, he's been having like a good streak. He's been feeling himself. You know what I mean? He's been feeling himself. And it wasn't until like Elbaf, he's been getting a bit humbled. I think the first humbling was with Guy behind this key situation. they're going to the co, and that guy Bomb practically just gave him the keys, like, hey bro, you got it here, have it. You know what I mean? And now we see here, Guy Bomb, while injured, is actually going. I'm not saying toe to toe, but he's giving some pushback to Emu right now, which is pretty fresh. I like it. Like Guy Bomb's putting in some work, but the chapter ends with him like doing his ultimate move, and like he causes some injury to Emu, but like he loses the arm. I like. Let me scroll back through. I'm pretty sure. Like he just pushed Emu back. He like jumped back from it. Let me double check. But the panel was pretty fresh when he did that. It was like, this was pretty cool. Like I like his final style. Like fighting with two axes, bro, that's pretty tough. Yeah, he lost the arm, but what's damage to Emu? Oh, that was the next chapter, huh? Yeah, he got some damage on him. He's bleeding out. Yeah, so that was pretty fresh. I like that transition. Like he was putting in work again. Also showing too that when it comes to like the older generation, they're still pretty strong. Like I appreciate that thoroughly how the older generation still can throw hands, and this new generation still has something to strive for. And right now, this new generation is like, I want to say, Shanks counts for the like the newer X generation. You know, so that generation counts, and the older generation gets to put up numbers. You see Garp, he was going crazy a while back. We see Gaibon here right now. Rayleigh back in the day too, earlier, like years ago, but still, old generation still putting up numbers. I like that. And then we get to this chapter too, almost like this whole demon form. Luffy's trying to heal himself, and essentially, Hiruja, Loki, and Luffy do like the sovereignty attack together. That was pretty cool. That was kind of how the chapter ended. Like you got a new form. They did a combined attack. That was really it, bro. Like this chapter was really cut and dry, to be honest. Uh, yeah, that does count too. But it'd be annoying because like looking back at it, like you get these little things, and it's just like, bro, like why not dive into like why do like a little oh here we go, then go back. And I'm gonna explain it to you right now. I'm gonna transition for this one. Um, so we're back with the owl at the library, and there's like, Ayo, Chopper, talk to the owl. The owl hits something. Chopper surprise, and now we're doing like, and they've been hyped up this owl for like what 4 chapters now, and that kind of annoys me. I think I talked about this like like I think 2 videos ago at this point. How I don't like that. I feel like give us some payoff. Like why keep breadcrumbing this through chapter? Like just either fully lock in with this or don't mention it right now, and then later on, if we're gonna talk about it, like just actually talk about it, not do these little breadcrumbs every now and then. That's been annoying me. That's whatever. But yeah, we get to this new form I just talked about earlier. And essentially, Gaibon wants him to go away, run, but they want to throw hands with him. So, yeah, that's the chapter with this. It was a pretty good chapter. But yeah, it ended with them doing the combined attack, which is kind of raw. But yeah, overall, kind of hectic, we saw the chapters, the 3 chapters that I missed and whatnot. But they were good. Let me transition back. Let me keep this here. They were good. They feel. Do I want to say they feel kind of short? That they short-esque, if that makes sense. Then we're getting like a break too. So I'm driving the video during the break week, so that's a good look for us. But I don't know. It was just decent. It's just other things on my mind right now. Like mainly, the things on my mind right now is we got announced with the God Valley movie coming out next year, so that's gonna be gas, and I'm excited about that too. I did call that, mind you. I'm like 85% sure I talked about it in the video. Like I think we should make God Valley a movie, and my brother knows about this. I have video evidence or text evidence somewhere that I talk about the movie. Neither here nor there. They're making a God Valley movie, which is decent, so I'm excited about that. So I'm guessing it is because One Piece is going to seasonal anime as well. You're gonna probably line it up so when we're going to like Loki's flashback arc, where they're going to get, so you're going to stop at some point and get the God Valley movie. That's what I'm guessing because you got to make it align with the timeline for the anime, obviously, So I'm excited about that. He also announced like another movie coming out, I think 2 years after that, called like One Piece Bad. So I'm curious about that one too. That should be decent. So yeah, One Piece right now is dropping like a lot of good stuff. And then on top of that, we were getting Bleach. Oh my god, bro. Bleach too. Man, it's this new episode, bros. It was great. It was peak. I know this is like a Bleach episode review right now, but man, I'm so glad about this original content with Bleach. Actually, we'll do a slight tangent. Slight tangent, actually. I like what Kubo did with this episode in Ichigo's new form because it opens up like a lot of possibilities, right? So the first possibility is that Ichigo's doing good in this form. Then Yuabaha is going to be like, you know what? Let me erase this from the timeline, reset it, and now go into a different timeline where he doesn't have that form. You know what I mean? So at that point, you have like different forms that each go pop up. You can see all those cool forms because that's like this one video game. I don't play, but my friend plays it, and like they have like all these alternative forms and whatnot for characters. Like the I'm a loser. I know they're called the Arankar. But what was the group? The Espada, there we go. The Espada and their group, and like how they had like their Hoyoku forms and whatnot. That was cool. They had like Ichigo with different forms of his powers. Like he had like a Quincy form, then like a Bugetsu S Quincy form. It was just like really cool concepts of like Ichigo like having more to his Quincy powers and whatnot, different versions of that. So they could fully do that as well with these timelines and whatnot. Because again, Yu goes to different timelines. He erases them like he that's what he does. Because again, in the original manga, like once Ichigo did like his Bankai with the Sworn of Salvation, the next panel like his Bankai was just destroyed because Yuabaha and like alter reality so it could be destroyed and whatnot. So they took that out, or they might put it back in, just gonna do it later. But the point I'm trying to say is with this new form, it opens possibilities of seeing other forms too, maybe, or different interpretation of like Ichigo using his Bankai, if that makes sense. Anyway, I just want to rant about that because that was just really cool. And in the day, I am a Bleach fanboy through and through. Like I love Bleach. Obviously, I don't see on the channel much because they're not dropping the manga right now. They're going to be dropping manga soon, but not right now. I don't really like review anime episodes like that. Maybe I should, but I just don't. But shoot, that's it for the One Piece review. To be honest, that was like a slight tangent. But yeah, right now they're just in their fighting arc. To be honest, they're just fighting Emu. I'm pretty sure it's just going to end on Emu having to leave early because he's getting fatigued right now because he's sickly for some reason. We don't know why. Maybe it's an injury from Joy Boy. Who's to say? But I don't want to say it's dragging, but it's slight dragging right now, just slightly. Because the chapter beforehand, I remember there was like a break, but it wasn't like announced like it was a week break. You know what I mean? Then we get like another break as well. So it feels like it's dragging, but like again, I don't mind man taking his time to make the manga chapters, but at the same time, with how this fight is going, it's feeling like I've been reading it for too long, and I don't want to say it's lost its luster, but where's the cool thing? If that makes sense, like where's like the oh my god moment? Because like the last oh my god moment was Emu showing up, then Gaiban doing his cool attack. I was like, oh yo, that's kind of hype. Emu getting like that new insane double form. That's like, oh that's cool, but that wasn't like oh my god, he has a new form. It's just like we just got the guy, then he immediately transformed. That's like I'm trying to think. Imagine Frieza, right? We see Frieza for the first. We know first one Frieza, right? We see Frieza for the first time, hyped up, but we never see his face. And then as soon as we see Frieza and he starts fighting, he immediately goes to final form Frieza. Like he skips form 2, 2, and 3, and just goes straight to form 4. You know what I mean? It's just like we got no time with Frieza. You know what I mean? Like he just showed up, then you immediately pop. Oh, it's just like yeah, he's throwing hands for a little bit, but like immediately go to form your final form. Because at least in Action Out goes, it's like he goes to his first form, then his second form, then his third form, then his final form. You know, just to show like there's level split here and whatnot. Cool, whatever. But with Emu, we just saw this man's new. We just saw man for the first time. Evil like devil. Cool, I like it. And then we get like this. This devil form right here is just like it ain't that. And also, let's just do a comparison actually, because MTAT, what chapter was it? You know, this is good. It's a good thing I review chapters because I could like look through and find what chapter I'm looking for. Because I'm trying to. Oh, chapter 180. Okay. Manga. I think that was beforehand, right? That was 180. That's his introduction. It's just, yeah, we'll transfer for this. So, like, let me just zoom out a little bit. So initially, man pops up. I like this. This looks cool. Got the ring. It like this is a fresh form. It looks nice. And then, god damn it, I zoomed out too. There we go. Zoom in for this. Just one. Man, I was really getting back shots, but that's lit. Look at this shot, bro. Like actual back shots right here. Insane work. Anywho. Then we get like this form. Like the wings are a cool idea. It's just, I don't know. It doesn't hit the same like this. Like this right here, clean. I like the sleep look like almost. I'm trying to find. You know where guys are supposed to be like seen as like beautiful things or whatnot, like, but yeah, he has like this devilish look like, you know, a demon. What's that quote? Demons look pretty to trick you. Well, angels look scary to scare the demons, if that makes sense. Like he looks pretty, but he's still like demonic. And then here he just, you know, becomes like a hulking monster. And like some of the design kinds are cool. Like I like the rings, the eyes and whatnot. The wings are decent. It's just, I don't know. We didn't get like enough time with him because this is like one night. We got 10 chapters with him, and he got a new form. I mean, I guess 10 chapters. That's bad long before transformation happened with Dragon Ball Z. I guess. I don't know. Oh, because this is like his first introduction. We have Frieza for like a couple chapters before he acts. Actually, I don't know, bro. I don't know. It's not bad. You know what I mean? Like I don't mind it. Well, I guess he is desperate too because he's trying to finish this quickly because like all the pieces are right there for him to like take him out right now. It's whatever. We'll see how it goes next chapter. We'll see how it goes next chapter. But that's it for the video. I'm done yapping. That was just a slight tangent. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe. I make videos. I enjoy making videos with you guys when I can. Obviously, wait. Is it focused? It's focused enough. That's it. I'm done for the rant. I'll talk to you guys in a little bit, okay? Y'all be easy.